Hi YouTube. I couldn't resist but to make a video today. Feels way too nice outside, and I was doing some stuff outside. I decided to leave more of this duckweed than I had initially intended. Just let it kind of keep doing its thing for a little while longer, keep soaking any excess nutrients out. I'm thinking that duckweed, well, I'm not sure about this. Some stuff that floats on the top, it doesn't release oxygen into the water because it's releasing the oxygen into the air. But I did just put another Java fern. You can see it. It's right there. It's a pretty big Java fern that came out of my brother's tank. This one I also took out of his tank. It's a clipping. It's like half of a really, really big one. It is also pretty good size, and I tied it to a piece of apple wood. That other one's already on a piece of wood. My buddy's gonna come. He wanted to buy some Java fern and apple wood and some shrimp. So I got that sitting in here. It should be sunk by like tomorrow or something. That apple wood doesn't take very long to sink. I really like the apple wood a lot, and it doesn't tannin up your water too bad. Just a little like a light brown comes off of it. If you just put that one piece in like a 20 gallon or something, it's not going to do very much at all. Yeah. So I was just out here putting that Java fern on there. Got it on. Still need to clip the excess plant cord. I forgot to look up if this thing is dying. Those tree frogs out here don't seem to be here anymore. I kind of looked around, like fished around for them. I don't see them. They might just be chilling somewhere different, or they might have just got in here for the night, or they could have fallen in. It's possible they fell in, but there's not really like, you can see there are some branches overhead, but like that really, really big branch that they would probably most likely be on is like over the middle of this. So I mean, it's possible. They definitely could have fallen in. There's really no telling. You could have climbed down from the garage. I know they like white stuff when it's too hot for them, and then they like black stuff when it's like, too cold. And it absorbs the heat the right way, or reflects the heat. It does what they want, keeps them warm or cold. Yeah, all the plants out here doing pretty good, guys. I decided, I think something was trying to mess with my compost, and yeah, no, I just threw those eggs in their hole pretty much. That's probably not advisable. They will break down. It'll just take some time. I would be pretty positive that eggs are gonna break down no matter what. So I got a lot of cardboard in there, some alfalfa hay, pumpkin. Didn't put the guts because the guts have all the seeds in them, and I didn't want to put a bunch of pumpkin seeds in there. But yeah, that's from the sugar pumpkins that we had made the other day. I put like the rind, like the big ass stem there. You can kind of see it. That's a big pumpkin stem. And then like the outside part that you don't use when you make pies out of it. Put that in there. I got a bunch of coffee grounds, some tea grounds, some apple peels and potato peels. I think I'll probably just be putting in, I probably got enough cardboard and stuff in there. I put quite a bit of that. Probably just be adding in some organic type stuff every once in a while, like maybe like any of the clippings from my plants, or like when I take duckweed. I take duckweed and throw it out. I could throw it in there, or I could I have some plants growing inside. When I harvest those, I could take all the the stalks and the roots and the stuff that you don't use. I could throw all that in there. Yeah, good compost. And then I got my soil still. I need to stir the soil. It's not been stirred in probably a week. I already got all my fish fed for the day, all my plants fed and everything. I put down the rest of my alfalfa hay right here just because I don't think it'll hurt anything. And then I'm just gonna kind of rake leaves all over this spot and just cover it with leaves. Everybody was like, oh, you can't use leaves as insulation, they grow bugs, but I'm quite sure that bugs also will habitate inside of like straw and stuff. I know mice like straw and snakes like straw, but that shouldn't be a problem. I got cats, and my one cat, this one right here, the hunter, Carly is her name because she's got caramel on her. That was we got her from my grandma, and she wanted us to name her Carly. So yeah, she caught a mouse just this morning. She had one, so I don't know if it's because we had put the straw out here, we got a mouse coming up or not, but she will definitely be happy if we get some mouse traffic in here. Trust me. Just trust me. So yeah, I moved some stuff around in my brother's tank because the Java ferns were going all crazy. Brought some of them out here. Moved some crypts around because the Java ferns were like choking these crypts out. There's like 2 crypts in the very, very back, and they had like a really, really nice root system when I pulled them up, but their leaves were like almost non-existent. They're like still just as small as the day that I bought them. There was more of them, but all the leaves were tiny. So I am going to move those around. Actually, I'm not going to do anything. I already did. Move those all around. And yeah, basically the last couple days I've just been working a little bit towards the greenhouse goal. Oh yeah, this is I forgot to tell you on the compost pile, I got an old window and an old window screen. And I thought that would work pretty good because it'll still let sun in across the whole thing. And it should still let some water in, but then nothing should mess with it. My cats seemed keen to mess in it, and I'm sure I have some other things coming up at night trying to mess with it too. Oh, look at this. My cat, he was like begging me for this dechlorinated water. What does he do as soon as I pour it in there? He like spilled it all over the place. He's not very, yeah. Look at my pumpkins again. They're holding up well so far. Still the gourd just sitting out there because I haven't moved it. That is my life, guys. Oh, and actually I was thinking about switching my compost over to this tub when it starts to decompose, using that as a tub too. Just have some shitty plastic tubs for it. Yeah, I was gonna, what's up? Pumpkin seeds, I think are dry enough now. I'm probably about to, I remember what I was gonna show you guys before I finish it up. Got this right here to finish up later. That's some, that pumpkin puree. I pureed it up, and then you have to, I should have had cheesecloth or something like that, but I didn't, so I just used coffee filters, but I put it over a strainer with some coffee filters. And it comes out like this now. It's like nice and like pumpkin puree. And it tastes good. It tastes like sweet potatoes without all the sugar in them or something. So yeah, got the pumpkin stuff just about done. Oh, these tanks are off. Bristlenose and they're doing good. The frogs are doing good. They only sing when the tanks are off, but I don't think they sing in the middle of the day. This is the tank I really want to see right now. Guarding. Let's see. Yeah, so this is what I did to the tank. Back in the back on this left side, there was like so much Java fern that it was like touching the back wall, and there was plants under it that couldn't grow, so I took those plants and moved them right there. And I took a Java fern that was over on this side and took it outside. So there will be some crypts that grow in on that other side, and we'll still have the Java fern. And it seems like an accidental thing that I did with that is the fish are coming out a little bit more. They're not quite as colored up as they have been, probably because there's a lot of stuff still floating around from me moving stuff, but hopefully they'll be out more and we'll get to see them. And that is my YouTube check-in. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful day on YouTube. I'll get you one more view of my nice outside day. It looks really nice out here. Oops, finger in the shot. It just looks really good out here today. Feels nice. Lots of leaves on the ground. This is my favorite kind of weather, guys. I just love it. Cats are chilling. Still just empty pumpkin pieces. Oh, cats aren't chilling. Cats are fighting. Yeah, that's never good. Steve, leave her alone. Alright, YouTube. You guys have a great day. Enjoy your weather outside.